Hello and welcome to Team Liquid's boss overview series for Manaforge Omega. I'm Eiya, and today I'll be breaking down the Soulbinder Naazindhri encounter on normal and heroic. To begin the encounter, Soulbinder Naazindhri spawns 8 binding chambers containing inactive adds throughout the arena in predetermined locations. Throughout the fight, the boss will cast Soulfire Convergence. This ability targets several players with a debuff that upon expiration ejects projectiles in a 5-point star from around their model. These players should run out and be careful not to send their projectiles at the raid. When the boss casts Essence Implosion, the adds still in their binding chambers will all become active, dealing damage based on how many of the adds were freed. We have the ability to break the binding chambers around adds and kill them early by way of a mechanic called Soulfire Annihilation. Soulfire Annihilation targets 2 players with a line indicator, and after a short duration, shoots an orb at those players' current location. If this orb reaches a binding chamber, it will dissipate and break the chamber, releasing the add. If this orb is intercepted by another player, it will explode, dealing near lethal damage, and will not be able to free an add from their chamber. You want to make sure that your raid clears the path so this orb can reach its intended binding chamber. There aren't enough Soulfire Annihilation casts to release all of the adds from their prison before Soulbinder Naazindhri casts Essence Implosion and releases them all. Because of this, we have to choose which of the 3 types of adds we want to prioritize aiming our Soulfire Annihilation and avoiding them during the jailbreak. The 3 add types are mages, phase blades, and assassins. Of these, mages are the most difficult to deal with, having a cast that should be interrupted. Because they are ranged, they will start this cast once at range before running into melee. The phase blades are also dangerous due to the stacking physical damage amp on the tank, which takes the boss mechanic Mystic Lash. However, if the non-boss tanks take aggro on the majority of phase blades, this is a non-issue. Assassins are the easiest type of add to deal with, as they will randomly blink behind their target and do a small damage targeted attack. During testing, we never prioritized breaking this add out early. Instead, we grouped up around the boss when they are freed, so they don't run too far out. Note that of course the tuning of these adds could change between PTR and live, and their priority for breaks could also change. Once you kill all the adds, this cycle will repeat. The boss will spawn new containers with new adds in new binding chambers throughout the room. While you move the boss around, break adds out, and cleave them down, the boss will periodically knock all players back from his current position. Be careful to not be knocked outside of the arena. We hope you found this guide useful. As always, we'd like to include a reminder that this guide is based on pre-release testing and may not reflect the final raid. Expect possible changes to mechanics, tuning, and strategies at launch. If you have any questions, feedback, or comments, feel free to leave them below. Stay tuned for more boss guides covering Manaforge Omega. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!